Hey guys, today's July 25th. It's a beautiful Thursday, and I wanted to talk about how the internet has completely changed the game. And I really appreciate the internet because the internet, you can find experts basically everywhere, right? It used to be back in the day that there'd be an expert, someone who's super, super smart, but only a few people knew of him. He could only reach a few people because there was no internet, right? What? At the best case, he's in some newspaper, national newspaper. People still have to go to him to get his help, to get his expertise, to get his insights. And the internet's completely changed that. And what the internet has done is it's made the world 10 times, probably more than 10 times. It's made the world infinitely more competitive. So nowadays, it's actually just much more like winner takes all. The winner, the best people on this planet, they get all the money, and everyone else who doesn't adapt and doesn't get better, they don't get any money. That's just the way it is now. It's the rich are getting richer. The best people on this planet get way more money than they used to get. Back in the day, before the internet, you just had to be the best within like your city. If you're the best within your city, you were okay. Your city's money kind of came to you. This person has this problem. You're the expert at that. You get the money, right? That's how it used to be. And I want you to understand that's not the case anymore. Now, if someone's in your city and they have some sort of problem, they can probably give it to some dude all the way, I don't know, let's say it's an American. They can probably give it to some dude in England. Hey, English bro, you're really, really good at this. Here's some money. Please help me. And they'll help them, right? Because that's what the internet's done. So now you're competing against the world. And I want you to understand this. I really, really want you to understand this. And look, there's a lot of space for a lot of winners in this world. I don't want you to think that it's one guy or one thing or one company. But I do want you to understand that you actually have to become a world's best. You actually need to become one. You should aspire to be the best in the world at your business. If you don't have that aspiration, if your goal is not to become the world champion of whatever your business is, maybe your business is selling dog chew toys. If you do not have the aspirations and you do not spend your time trying to become the best dog chew toy seller in the world, the best dog chew toy business in the world, you're just not going to make it. And I really want you to understand that. I think that a lot of people think that they can half-ass business. They think that, I work harder than most people, so I'll make some money and I'll be okay. But I find that not to be the case. You actually have to work your very ass off. You need to become like the top 1,000 people on this entire planet in your business, in your business model. That's what you want to be. That's really what you want to be. What? Maybe there's 10,000 slots, but you really, really, really want to act as if there's one slot. When you wake up every single day and you work and you put your energy into something, it's because you're trying to outcompete everyone else. It's also why it's so hard to make your first dollar. The reason it's so hard in business to make your first dollar, to make your first profitable dollar, is because you're competing against all the other people for that dollar, right? There's a bunch of people who are a little bit better than you. They're going for the same clients you are, and they get the client because they're better than you. That's why they get it. The only reason that there's actually so much space at the top, the only reason so many of you guys listening to this can become very rich, even if you all have the exact same business model, the only reason that happens is because there's a lot of clients out there. There's a lot of money, right? You guys all completely underestimate how much money is out there. How much money is out there. Most businesses, most successful businesses, their problem is that they can't take on any more people. They don't have any more manpower. They don't have any more energy. Let's say you're a copywriting agency, right? If you're a one-man copywriting agency, how many companies can you really help, right? Okay, now let's say you're a 10-man copywriting agency. How many companies can you really help? Now, you have to ask yourself, think about all the complexities of turning from a 10-man to a 100-man to a 1,000-man agency, right? That's a lot of work. It's not easy to continue to expand the amount of people you can service while also keeping the quality high. It's not an easy thing. And that is actually why there's even any room for anyone to make money. That's the only reason that the number one guy in the world doesn't make all the money for all copywriting ever. It's only because he cannot service all those clients. That's the only reason you even have a chance. But I really want you guys to understand this, and I feel like maybe I'm getting a bit lost. So we're going to summarize it from now. The internet has completely changed the game of business. You now actually have to become one of the world's best in your business. You should aspire and you should act as if right? You should wake up every day working like a world champion. A world champion, but for your business. Instead of being a world champion athlete, you're being a world champion businessman. That's what you actually have to be. You actually have to be one of the best in the world. That's what you need to wake up and understand. That's the only way that you're going to work hard enough to actually be able to outcompete all these people. There's so many people out here in this world who want to make money. So many people. But the superpower you have by listening to this lecture right now is that they think that they can do it without being the world's best. So they're just like, I work a bit hard. This is just a really hard business model. Maybe I'll find an easier one. They think that there's room for money for average people. And I'm telling you now, the internet has changed that game completely. The internet has changed it. Average people no longer get rich. Doesn't happen. You actually have to become a world champion. You actually have to become one of the world's best. So I want you guys to spend every single one of your days working your fucking ass off on your business. You need to be working like a world champion because that's the only guaranteed way that you're going to make money. And the beautiful thing about the internet is the guy who works the hardest, the guy who's actually the best, he makes a lot of money. I promise you that you guys may think that, my content creation AI business, I can only make $20,000 a month or bro, you can make $1 million a month. I know it sounds stupid now. I know you're listening to me now and you're like, no, Luke, that's insane. That's impossible. But bro, you do not understand how the internet has completely changed this world. The internet has made it so that the winner takes all. There's a few winners and they take a lot of the money. And it's only getting more competitive and it's only growing more. So be excited, but also understand what you're up against and train like so, right? Work on your business as if only one guy in the entire world can make money using your business model. That's how hard you should be working on your business model because that's the only way that I can guarantee that you're going to make it.